Hi, Cancers. Welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Now, let's get started with your December reading. The first week of December, it's going to require a lot of patience, a lot of understanding, a lot of harmony. This is a week where you might feel tired, overwhelmed, stressed, have anxiety because things are going to take a very, very long time, and you are going to feel that a lot of things are unfair during this week, and you might feel like you're getting treated unfairly, especially if you're waiting for answers that have to do with filing paperwork for the government, anything that has to do with immigration, law, anything that has to do with the legal system, court cases, anything that has to do with applying for a mortgage, applying for a loan, applying for a credit card, applying to get anything done that it's important and that you were promised that it was going to get done before the end of 2025. You're going to feel very overwhelmed by everything. And the first week, we also have a full moon, and the full moon always affects you, Cancers, because you are ruled by the moon. The full moon makes you very, very emotional. And this time, on December 4th, that full moon is in Gemini. And the Gemini energy can make your thoughts and your mind very scattered. You have all these different things that you want to accomplish, that you want to get done. You might have, you're going to have moments where you feel so tired and so overwhelmed. There's so many things going on. You don't know where to start and what to do and what's the right thing and what's the right time. And you're going to feel, oh, this is so unfair. I've been working very hard. I should wait for a response. For some, it can also be due to things happening at work where you might feel like you are treated unfairly, or if you were promised a bonus, or if you were promised a raise, or anything of that sort, and you're not going to get the positive response that you were expecting in the first week, is going to cause a lot of irritation. And this irritation can also be transferred to your relationship. If you are in a relationship and you're going to feel like you're the person who has more, who is doing more for the relationship, you have more pressure on you, you're the person that is caring everyone, you're the person that is loving, nurturing, responsible for everyone, and you're going to feel like the relationship is not balanced. Things are not fair, things are not what they're supposed to be. If you have both the combination where you're frustrated at work because you're treated unfairly, or you're applying for paperwork and you're not getting the right answer right away, then that can also snowball into your relationship at home, where you can disagree or have different conflict or different misunderstandings at home due to all the pressure that you are feeling at this time. But again, the full moon in Gemini, not because just because you're thinking something and just because you are feeling something at this time doesn't necessarily mean that that is true, that's a fact, and that's exactly what's happening. Sometimes this energy can make you overthink and make you dramatize it, kind of escalate things or blow things out of proportion. So just wait, give yourself some time to process the energy of the first week. And from the Oracle of Love and Romance, the message for you, Cancer, says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And at times, the best thing you can do, especially if you're having a bad day, if you're feeling moody, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like you can't stand anything, you're overstimulated by all the different things you have to do in your daily life. The best thing is to give each other space, because continuing the conversation and continuing to bump heads, that's not going to lead to any solution. Sometimes you just have to allow yourself time to cool off, relax, take some space, spend some time by yourself, reflect, analyze everything. Don't say too much when you're emotional and you're overreacting, and everything is going to work out for the best. So, reflection, give each other time. And I'm saying this because in the second week, I see this lack and lack of desire to perform and to work. You might feel unmotivated. You're going to have an attitude where, oh, people don't appreciate me, so now I'm going to do the bare minimum at work, bare minimum at home. If they don't appreciate me cleaning, I'm not going to clean anymore. If they don't appreciate me cooking, I'm not going to cook anymore. Or if they don't appreciate me working extra hours, I'm not working extra hours anymore. I'm taking time off. I'm coming to work late. And it's going to be so obvious that you are upset. It's going to be so clear for Cancers. If something affects you emotionally, you're going to let it known. Even if you don't say anything, just in your face, you don't have what is called the poker face. You wear your emotions in your sleeve. So everyone knows that you're not feeling good. Everyone knows you're not happy. And it's going to affect everyone around you. And this is the main reason why in the third week, something is going to shift, something is going to change. Something is going to happen. You're going to get some good news. Things are going to play out the way you want it for them to play out. You might either get a positive response for what you have been applying. You might also get a surprise. If you're in a relationship, your partner might do something to surprise you, to make you feel happy, so the two of you can get back together in a good place and in peace, in harmony. Is something that is going to make you very happy, very excited. It's going to bring the smile back in your face, and that is going to, of course, affect everyone around you very positively. Everyone is going to be happy that you are happy, and the energy is going to shift. It's going to shift at home. It's going to shift at work. At work, you might receive some good news and some sort of recognition at work for your hard work, for everything that you do. I also see you meeting someone new. If you are single and looking for love, you might meet someone new, someone who is very interesting, someone who you're going to instantly be attracted to. Physically, this person is very magnetic. This person has everything, all the features. It's your type. Everything that you like into a partner, this person is going to have. I also see, and this is a very specific message, but for those Cancers who I see you, there is something, platonic relationship at work. There's someone at work that you really like, that you even might have a crush on a distance. You don't have a relationship with this person. They either married, they're separated, they say they're separated, but they get back together, or they're married, or they live with someone, or have children with someone. They have this person has a very complicated relationship with their partners. So you know that this would never work in the long run, but you like them from a distance, or you work with them and you have sort of a friendship with them. but nothing more. And knowing this person, this new person coming into your life in the third week, someone who is very interesting, someone that immediately captivates your interest and you click immediately, it's going to be amazing for you. It's going to be a fresh new beginning, something completely different, a shift, a change, that you see a future with this person. Because I'm seeing in the last week of December that this is someone that you can see a future with. This is someone that was almost God sent, because it's so different compared to the person that you like at work. And I see the possibility of a beautiful relationship starting from here. Now, the last week, it's all about success. It's all about achievement. It's all about you being in the spotlight, shining. It's all about your future and something that you wanted for yourself for a long time. Physically, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to like how you look. You're going to take care of yourself. You're going to have a glow up moment in the last week of December, but you also are going to get at work some sort of recognition, a certificate of achievement, you being recognized in front of an entire department, or in front of the entire company, or in front of the team that you work with, as someone who has worked very hard, as someone who is very responsible. So you're going to receive what you thought was unfair in the beginning. You're going to receive that by the end of December. That's why it's so important to be patient, Cancers, and just give yourself some time. I'm also seeing in the last week, for some, especially if you work online or if you're working with clients, you might see an increase in your following, more positive comments, more clients, something that is going to make you think about your future and give you that green light for your future, that something is going to happen and you're in the right direction and everything is working out for you, and you just have to keep pushing. It's like you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Your future is bright. Everything is going exactly how you planned it. You just, even when things, it looks like there is some delays, a fork in the road, something happening, just keep thinking in a positive way and keep focused, because you're going to get the message that yes, you're doing the right thing. This is leading you somewhere. Be patient. Don't take things too personally. Don't overthink. Don't overanalyze. Don't attach to your ego too much. And try to be more analytical, more understanding, and the results will be amazing for you. Okay, Cancers, this is everything that I see for you guys for the month of December. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful holiday time with your family and friends. I wish you all health, love, abundance, prosperity, and I see you next time on the yearly readings for 2026. Thank you, and I see you next. Bye-bye.